What's happening, y'all? It's your boy DC Curry. You listening to This Race on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Dash Radio coming to you live from the ATL. This Race. No hate, but no fear. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
And we never run.
But we never run. Running is a bad idea. I tried to explain that to Ashima last week. She had a nervous breakdown. Went ape shit. Just went crazy. I got a lot of hate mail. I guess you call it mail now on the internet.
Hate text. Because
I said it's hard for a woman to raise a black man. Tupac said it and sold 1 million records.
Yeah.
I said it and got 17 hate mail. But it's all good in the neighborhood. Big Tim, Black Ass Tim, is at the Augusta National golf tournament. Okay. But we got old school sitting in.
How y'all doing?
I got Mook Man.
Yes, sir.
I got Goldie, our special guest, sitting in for Ashima Franklin. We'll see if she can have a nervous breakdown like Ashima had last week.
No, I'm good.
Thank you. That's a vote for me right there. She like, no, I realized she was off chain. I got my main man, co-pilot, Bo P.
Howdy, ho, ho, ho.
Sitting down in the big man chair. Yes, Ernesto, come on up, man. There's a microphone up here somewhere. Ernesto is in the house. And as usual, our full house of guests. And love on the ones and twos.
And these balls are still hanging.
And love. And balls.
Even though he got them tied up, they're still hanging.
Yeah. Chief of Security, Richard Torrance.
That's what's up.
He ain't gonna catch nobody.
And Will Wish I was Smith. Paparazzi just walked in the room. Mike Eaton. Paparazzi, cameraman extraordinaire. Well, we're missing a couple people. You know, a couple people disappointed because of the outcome of the election. I assume that's why. I assume that's why Sheema's not here and Tim not here. Who else missing? Somebody else missing, eh?
White Mark is
coming. White Mark. Oh, White Mark. I know he ain't. I know he wasn't coming.
Nah.
Well, election went down. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris are the elected president and vice president to go in. But you know what's disturbing to me? 71 million people voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
But you know what's worse than that? 62,000 voted for Kanye.
Right.
That's the church.
That's who I want to interview.
That was the church. That was
62,000. Incidentally, I just saw some statistics today. It's 62,000 people in the hospital with corona today.
Maybe them the ones who voted.
Those are the ones that voted.
Ain't that a coincidence?
Yeah, mail in balance right there.
So let me do the math. Let me tie it in. Everybody voted for Kanye got COVID-19.
Oh. Well.
But the election went down. Looked like we got rid of COVID-45. All we got left to deal with is COVID-19.
He said he want to recount.
Yeah.
Kanye said he want to recount.
Kanye want to recount.
That's right. He
Trump say recount everything. I'm not giving up none of the secrets. I believe though January 20th. That's what I'm looking for. That's the deadline.
Man.
Boy, I believe they're gonna drag his ass out of there by the toupee.
Yeah, it's gonna be a civil war.
I can't wait for him to drag his ass out of there.
Kicking
As soon as they drag him out on the 21st, I got some tenants behind on their rent.
Whoa.
They out with it. They going out with it.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to drag their ass. Bo's helped me put some people out.
They got a moratorium on it.
We over there, we strapped and everything. Everything's showing just so we don't have no. And they start talking to Bo. They don't want to talk to me because they know I'm crazy. And Bo start answering. I said, man, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I got you here just for looks. You stand there with 45. You stand up there entertaining this ignorant shit. Shut the hell up.
DC want to shoot the dude.
I didn't want to shoot him. I didn't want to shoot him, man. I'm not going to shoot anybody other than in self-defense.
Yeah.
I'll shoot somebody to defend myself or you.
Right.
Right.
And you being anybody. I'll shoot myself to preserve my own life or somebody else's life. Other than that, I used to call him bodyguard. Bad guy rolled with me one time, quick to pull his gun out. You can't pull your gun out and the other man ain't got no gun. I don't care if he's 6'9".
Right.
Right.
I'm not shooting nobody that ain't got a gun. And if you can't take him, you just have to take that ass with me.
Ooh. There you go.
But I'm not shooting nobody that ain't got no
But
gun.
DC, that dude we put out, he was a big dude.
He was big, boy.
He was big, boy. He didn't want to go.
How did you convince him? What did you say to him,
That's
Bo?
how Trump gonna be.
Bo shouldn't have said nothing. See?
Yeah.
He started asking both questions. Both started answering. I said, "Man, shut up! You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do this. You just roll up in here." But your boy, the president of the United States, Gangsterville.
Yeah.
He firing people, putting people in. But I don't understand. They say he putting people in spots that Biden can't remove. I don't understand that. He removing them. He removing the people that preceded
That's what I
him.
understand. He fired everybody that worked on him. And then he threatened Fauci. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I win the election. Fauci. Wait till I win the election before I fire him. I'm going to fire him too, but see, he didn't win.
And now they got a vaccine. They say they got a vaccine on the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Up and up.
90%
It
effective.
says 90%
Yeah,
effective.
Pfizer.
90%. That's pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Russia said they got one 92.
Who?
Russia.
Yeah.
Russia said they got one that's 92%.
Yeah.
Russell Simmons?
No, Russia.
Russia.
Oh, Russia.
Putin.
I'm pretty sure Russell Simmons got one that's 95%.
Life goes on. A lot of people, man, a lot of people on the wire. I mean, when the vote was going on, people calling me, I can't take it. You can't take it. Well, you kill yourself, man. It's like my daddy told me when Trump won. He said, man, after Trump won, people talking suicidal stuff. He said, I looked out the window and the sun shined just like it's shined the day
It
before.
sure did.
There you go.
Yeah.
So ain't no love lost. If he don't give up none of the secrets. I think during the next 60 days to go before January 20th, today November the 20th, I think he gonna mess up everything he can mess up. And it's amazing. I've sat down and watched the transition from Barack to him, as bad as he dissed Barack.
Mm-hmm.
But you just watch the class of Barack Hussein Obama, who shook his hand. This man had accused him of being born somewhere else.
Yeah.
Talked about
Did
his
the
wife.
birth movement.
Yeah.
You know, he's clearly racist. But Barack shook his hand and said, I'm going to do all I can. I'm available. Anything you need to try to make your job as successful
Yeah,
as
transition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the transition. Then he said, went on to say, and make your job. He said, I want to see to it that you are, and God bless Barack. I'm not like that.
No turning of the cheek, huh?
I'd have told, well, you only got so many cheeks. You got 2 on your face and 2 on your ass. And when you're out of cheeks,
You got to slap that face.
what do you do? I mean, at some point you got to defend yourself. But Barack, when I was in class, this fool is saying he ain't telling nothing. And I believe he's going to try to mess the whole country up. I believe he's going to tell all the secrets. He's going to tell about these aliens that are down here.
Yeah, he gonna
Right.
tell where they at.
Yeah, he's broke. So
He gonna tell about these experiments they've been doing on y'all down here in West End.
Damn.
Hey, but did you ever see the McCain speech when he was debating against Barack?
Classic.
And they asked him some questions about Barack.
Classic.
And he was defending Barack. And he was like, this is the way a debate should be.
Because some of the folk in there were trying to diss Barack and McCain. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
John McCain was like, hold up now.
Right.
Right.
He's a good man.
No. We ain't going there. So I was happy. I was happy myself when they finally made the announcement that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris had won. I was happy. I mean, I wasn't emotionally moved like Van
Van
he
Jones.
was crying his
Man,
heart
Joe, he's a
out.
crybaby. Yeah, he's a
crying
crybaby.
his
He cry
heart
for
out.
everything. He cried when Prince died. Cried when Mike died.
Right.
He was crying his heart out.
Trump said something about it. He started crying. Stop all that damn crying. Man, that white man make you cry?
Yeah, man.
It's a good day for your kids.
Embarrassing.
It's a good day,
Good day
to
for
raise
you.
kids.
You would have think Barack won again.
Man up. Man up.
He ain't sound like that, did he?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was way down there, bro.
He was
Sobbing and
crying.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wiping
snotty nose
tears.
and everything.
Snotty nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day I saw him. I think it was yesterday, and they were talking, and they were saying basically that Trump did have a couple of avenues where if things just went totally haywire, he might could pull this off and get a recount at the least, what they're doing in Georgia.
Yeah.
And Van looked like he's about to have a nervous break.
Yeah.
Please don't let him do that.
Don't stop.
Don't let it happen.
They gonna hand count Georgia.
Don't
All
stop.
over
Yeah.
again.
Huh?
They gonna hand
Yeah, the head
Georgia.
count job.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
even if they recount Georgia for
He'll
some
never
reason,
make up 12,000
Yeah, he's
votes.
not going to make up the overwhelming amount of
No.
votes. So
No.
It's a waste
No.
of time.
yeah,
And
he was golfing,
I mean,
wasn't
the
he?
dude is a clown, man. He was golfing when they were counting.
Yeah.
He was golfing. So he already
Yeah.
knows it's over. He
The
knows.
man that said Barack Obama golfed too much. Golfed more than Barack, I think, in the first 6 months
Sure did.
of his presidency
Yeah.
than Barack golfed in his whole 8 years.
He had a $35 million golf outing he went on.
He got $70,000 hairdo.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's like
You ever
me.
seen his
That's
hair?
like me saying I got $70,000 hairdo.
But you ever seen it? It takes. It's
I hope
it's
they
an art.
drag his ass out there about a toupee
It's
on
an
January
art.
the 20th.
It's an art to doing his hair.
That's what I'm looking for.
Creation.
January the 20th.
I'm telling you, his supporters said it's gonna be a civil war.
I don't think it's gonna be no civil war. I think
They run out of bullets. So.
I think it's too many weapons out here.
They're going to be shooting each other. They so stupid.
I think it's too many weapons out here for it to be a civil war. Who in here don't own a gun? I got 60.
6-0.
I got 60.
I ain't gonna tell how many I got in case I'm on the lower podium.
I collect shotguns, but you don't need but one.
Right.
It's like my dad and
One that
my
works.
granddad. You tell me I had a bunch of shoes. He said, "Son, you only got two feet."
Yeah.
I had a bunch of cars. He said, "You only got one ass." I said, "Yeah, but what if I come out one morning and 16 of them won't start?" If I had one more, I'd be good to go.
Good rational way of looking at it.
So you can't have too many guns. Yeah, Trump refusing to concede. I've never seen nothing like it. But I got to tell you this: when they finally make it final and Joe Biden gets in there, it's gonna be boring.
You think so?
You think?
Cause the last 4 years have been straight comedy, man.
Yeah.
Straight.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
It has.
If you saying straight now, it's gonna be some work.
It's gonna be straight
Some
boring.
work. Some work.
Cause ain't gonna be
No
saying
drama.
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I think the
Go
biggest
on
thing gonna be
Instagram.
I'm excited about Kamala Harris. They saying, some people saying, well, she ain't really black. Well, she ain't white.
Right.
No, by a long
Now
shot.
they got to listen.
And
as
she is a
Asian.
woman.
They got to listen as Asian, black, Jamaican, African. What is she?
Well, her daddy was a black
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Her
Right.
mama was an Indian.
Right.
Why this Asian thing coming in play?
Asian.
Well, they think Indian, Asian. The people that support Trump, they don't know Asian from Indian.
I understand India was a part of Asia at one time. But why the Asian now trying to get their name attached?
Give me that again. I ain't
Oh,
know
my
that.
God.
India was a part of Asia. Did you know India is the most populated
Country.
in the world?
Yeah.
And we talk about democracy, one man, one vote, other than electoral college, all that bullshit. But we talk about democracy, and India got, I forget how many millions of people, but it's like 5 or 6 times as many people as America.
Yeah.
But we try to tell them what to do.
Exactly. And China got more than China got much as India.
Chinese got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell them people.
And they
what
can
to
fit a lot of people in a lot of little spaces because they're not as large.
do. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Everything
Say they
is
small.
We got to have an acre.
Small frame.
2 acres.
Chinese midgets.
up.
That's another piece of hate mail, DC.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that word.
I don't care nothing about. What, you not supposed to say midget? Either?
No, you're supposed to say little people.
Look here, man. I know some retarded midgets.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
Oh, China passed Indian population.
Huh?
China 18% of the population.
Tell you, more people in China than India.
Yeah, about 1%.
You better check that again.
About
man.
1%.
Check that again. Now, you sure
know how
about that?
They ain't counted all of it.
India by far is the most populated country. No, paparazzi got his phone. Paparazzi.
You going by Google.com?
Yeah, Google don't know. Google called me and asked me shit, boy.
Damn.
18.7% of the population, of the world's population, and India has 17.
Mike is saying China has 18 point something percent of the world's population, which is 7 billion. And India has only 17 something.
Right.
17.88.
Well, they right there together. How much the United States got? 4
4.39.
point something
And we try to tell everybody.
percent. And we try to tell everybody
What level we? how
what the
down
hell to
from
do.
the top?
Oh, we were a long way from the top.
We still number 2.
We long way.
We number 3, but
But look how far down we are. 14 million.
I know, but I'm saying, but them other 2 are so
Not
far.
14 million. 14 percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we 14% down.
Yeah. Wow, and we tell everybody else how to
And we try to tell everybody else what to do.
Everything,
One
how you
man.
treat your women.
One man.
Why you
Well,
think
today was
they mad at
Veterans
us?
We're gonna have to come back to the election. There's so much, man. I don't want
Well.
to talk about that the whole show.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
Happy Veterans Day.
Happy
Yes.
Happy
Veterans
veteran.
Day.
Do we have a vet in here?
Yes, I'm a
Ernesto was
veteran, yeah, I'm
What
a
did you
veteran.
do in the army, Ernesto?
I was communication, radio teletype. We did what the internet is today. We had it back in the 80s.
So you didn't go out in the field. You was in a building.
Yeah, I went in the field.
He was
yeah.
a house army, a house soldier. Huh?
Yeah.
You in the field to take a dump.
Everybody had to come through us because everybody wanted to call back home. So you had to come to Como. We had the phones.
Communication.
Communications, yeah.
Well, Mike was in there. Mike was the only black man flying around in the storm. He was with the weather people.
Storm chaser.
He was with the Air Force, right, Mike? And he rode in the plane, you know, where the white people be chasing storms. Well, they had him in there in case they had to throw somebody out.
They said they never seen a
Get that shot.
bigger piece of dump from somebody fall in the eye of the hurricane. They thought it was, what is that, Mike? I doo-doo.
He was you were the photographer there, right, Mike? What they would do, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, they would fly these planes into the middle of the storm. And then they hang that nigga out on the wing, let him take pictures.
Damn.
But they dropping balloons.
Right.
But they dropping balloons. You hang out.
Damn.
They ain't never cared nothing about us. And you did that for how many years, Mike?
I did public affairs work for 6.5 years.
But you were in the plane. You were in the plane flying in the storm for how long?
That was the 6.5. I did 9.5 years Air Force total.
9.5 years.
Yeah, 6.5 of that was.
Air
How many
Force.
storms you think you went up in?
Ooh, I don't know. It was a lot.
All that for 9-some years, and he called me because we were supposed to tape a television show Tuesday. He said it was gonna rain. I said, well, that ain't what my phone says.
Right.
He 9 years chasing storms, and it did not rain
No.
where I was.
Right.
He didn't want to film.
We should have set him up in a plane. In a hot air balloon. Go up there and shoot us a picture.
How'd you happen upon that, man? You went to the Air Force. I'm surprised they let you in there at your height, because you taller than Mookie. You know, the only thing kept Mookie from being a fighter, a pilot, was, what was it, Mookie? Your height?
Besides his intelligence.
Mike, you in for right?
Damn.
Is there not a height requirement?
What was it, your height?
Besides his
Fighters,
intelligence.
I mean,
It's also an IQ requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the height, but I
But
think you
that
had problems
test.
with the
they said that you were too short or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
No, you got to
Did you
pass the test to be the
Oh,
pilot.
did you pass the test and they say you too tall, or they say you too
No,
tall?
I passed
first?
the general test that you take. So
And they didn't know you were too tall
And I
then.
passed that, but he told me, you know, Well,
Look here, man.
The first guy told me I was
Look
too
here,
tall.
man. You got
The
your
second guy
woman.
told
All them
me-
lies. You got your woman.
No, man. The other guy told
Abandon
me
the lie.
all I had to do was drive the tank.
They said you was too
Boy,
tall.
you like them. You like them dudes. My
Don't
daughter
you go to college.
They supposed to be.
To drive a fighter
They
jet.
supposed to be astronauts. You like them dudes. My daughter be dating.
You know they get high.
One more astronaut to meet me.
Damn.
One more rocket scientist.
And DC, all
She
you
be
know,
praying to me. I be like, do you know how many women I told I was a rocket scientist?
And they believed you.
they tell your daughter
So
that
get on
astronaut,
off
all
that
you know is
wagon,
they
bro.
get high. That's all you know. They get high. So what kind of astronaut are you? I get high.
Right.
But they let you in the Air Force, Mike.
Yes, sir.
But they would let you fly a plane. They would let you. They told you going in, you
What?
cannot fly a plane. But
Well, what's the
I was
requirements
in-
to be a pilot?
You have to be an officer.
Mook was officer.
No, man, that means you had to go to college.
Damn.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's real talk.
He went to adult day. Do that count? He went to adult day.
Yeah, I mean, I was enlisted. I still went to college though.
Yeah, I went to college too.
Yeah, I graduated.
But
I went to college too.
He went to college.
Just saying.
I went to college.
He went to college.
Who did that?
What you trying to say?
Mook went to college, man.
Nah, I'm just saying. I would,
you saying?
I can only tell my story.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I can only tell my story.
Okay.
My story is, I went to college
Yeah.
after I was in the military, had been enlisted. That helped me through college, and I finished up. Got my
Now
degree.
you go to Red College, like you from Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
You go to Red College, like Mississippi college,
He
like
went to
high
Southern
school.
Miss.
I went to
college.
I went to a different college than the one Bo went to.
Yeah,
Damn.
I went to
Bo
Southern.
went to college too.
Yeah, but it was different. That was a different.
That was
school.
different college.
Yeah, it was different requirements.
Wait.
DCC, what you started?
They allow females and males in my college. No matter what your test score was.
This education thing getting here. Hey.
Come on, Joe Biden, we need you.
I'd like to reiterate, some of the dumbest folk I know got more degrees than anybody, and some of the brightest people I know never set foot on a college
Thank you,
campus.
DC. I appreciate that compliment.
Which means,
You say which mean?
which means, he's one of them. Old school.
What's happening?
What you think about your president-elect, man?
Well, I tell you this. This was the last 5 days. You didn't hear anything on the media. He didn't pick up a microphone and say anything. That was impressive.
Who that?
5
talking about
days
the
of not
president.
hearing. He tweeted like
You
crazy.
talking about the president?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But Trump was not on television doing anything. It was nice and quiet.
Well, he was on television when he came out there and said that everything was a sham and bamboozled.
Yeah, but after that, his first
appearance.
appearance was today, I think, at
Yeah,
the Veterans
just
thing,
today.
where he didn't say nothing.
Nope.
DC,
Nope.
what I want to know is,
At the vets, it was
Yeah.
Veterans Day. He was in Arlington, and Biden went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, somewhere, and did his thing. They couldn't be in the same place.
DC, what I want to know, where all these races going to run and hide for the next 4 years?
They're not.
Came out.
They not.
Oh, they not.
They ain't been running high.
Oh, you done let that horse out the barn.
Yeah, it's out.
They out.
You done let that horse out the barn,
We
man.
gonna have more ignorant stuff.
And if
happening.
they're able to control the House, it's gonna be rough on Joe Biden. But I think he got the experience, and I think he got the contacts to
Sway.
make some stuff happen.
Yeah.
I've been saying that after the election, all Trump's folk were gonna be bellying up and talking about, oh well, I know he's full of shit. I was just saying what I said. I was supporting him because of the party. I was doing but he got them really wrapped up.
Yeah.
Because not only did he get 70 million votes, he's saying, I'm going to run again in 2024. Donald Trump is a fool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fool.
Yeah, a total fool.
He's
So
an
now they
entertainer.
worry about
He's
him
an
dissing
entertainer,
him with
man.
71 million people supporting him.
Yeah.
He has some influence over who wins the other position, senator, congressman,
Yeah.
and so forth. But I told y'all write my name in. You didn't do it. 62,000 y'all voted for me instead. So I'll be right back.
Thank
I'm
you,
stuck
Stacey
on
Abrams.
this
Do you
race.
think he'll come and stump for this Senate thing in January? I wouldn't be surprised if we
Donald
see him in
Trump?
Georgia. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in Georgia stumping for that.
Nah.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
He just cares about
He
himself.
gonna
Yeah,
feed the black
I
for
think
a
he's
minute.
done. I don't think
He
he's
gonna
too
feed the black.
arrogant to be the president, then to drop down to a senator. I think he's just too arrogant.
Well,
Because it's not about. It wasn't about politics for him. I don't think the whole presidency wasn't about politics. He said I ran because I ain't like Obama.
It's all about
That's
it's
it.
all about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
I've
about
dated
politics.
women like that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Moo, he went to your college too, I heard.
Yeah, he did.
Who went to your college, Mo?
Trump.
What college is that?
He don't know either.
I don't know because he didn't go to my college. I was at Morgan.
You had me for a minute, boy.
That's it.
You're listening to
Ain't
This
go to
Race
Morgan.
on Dash Radio. We'll be right back.
Live from the front line, keep the signs on time. Anarchy computers still looting.
And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby.
Out my city, cause my city killer. Trips to Anguilla, far from jungles with gorillas. I gotta make it, but a simple fact, I'm not a quitter. Rest in peace to Terry Berry, one real nigga. Whole lot of niggas hate like racism, so I dive inside my own dreams for escapism. This gotta be a better way, I need some better days. Instead of red tape with blood stains where bodies lay. I seen a nigga get arrested just yesterday. The streets is chess, not checkers, so we caught a case. The streets is not a game, it ain't no free play. When bodies PK, then meet the pearly gates. I'ma make it to the top, so I keep the faith and keep away from snakes. Middle fingers to the jakes. If you starving, most niggas won't feed you food or give a helping hand, so you must believe in you.
And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. And I ain't seen.
All right, this your boy DC. You back. You listening to This Racing. And we have somebody that showed up on Negro Time.
I'm so sorry.
You see me, Frank? No, you don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. You can't make Uber come.
That's true. And since Will I Am Wish He Was Smith still didn't pick me up for the fourth time in a row.
Text message.
You know, it's all good.
Oh, she good for not taking it. Like she was performing this week. She was supposed to send me a flyer. I never got it.
I was.
I never got it.
And I'm at the Oak this week for real.
I said that. Oh, I'm not going for that twice in a row.
He rebooked me for this weekend.
And I was worried too. I thought maybe something had happened, you know.
Oh my God, you was worried that I was hurt.
Yeah, well, you know.
Laying on the side of the road somewhere in a dark alley in the rain.
He ain't say all that. Ain't go that far. You know, they got COVID-19. Huh?
I was in the house crying like Van Jones. I was worried about it.
Bo Peep, no, you was
Van
not.
Jones, big cry, baby. I'm sorry to hear about the death of Alex Trebek.
Yeah, Alex Trebek. Yeah.
I hated that too.
80
He
years
was
old.
fighting that so long.
Worked week before last.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They said they got 35 episodes that they still going to air.
Right.
That he filmed.
First one starting Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. They said that's what he wanted.
Yeah, I guess Steve Harvey will be hosting Jeopardy.
Oh, I ain't watching it.
Wait a minute, that's my friend.
Everybody your friend.
He used to be. I ain't talked to him in a long time.
Steve made Family Feud the number one show on TV. You know, he made Family Feud the number one show on TV.
He's actually good on Family Feud. I can't even hate. He's good on that.
Even white people love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got new episodes out.
With the COVID, the spacing,
yeah, they
and
spaced everything out and
everything.
Yeah.
The contestants.
They do it right here in Atlanta. All of us need to go on Family Feud.
Yeah.
The Nappy Valley family.
That would be
who we gonna go up against?
Whoever.
Go against Ricky Smiley's radio show.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
That would be fun.
That'll be super dope.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be hot.
Who? So out of this group, who gonna do Fast Money?
Not you.
DC and Bo.
That's easy money. Easy.
Yeah, DC and Bo.
Oh no.
You don't think you can do the Fast Money
I
round?
can do fast money.
Family Feud is not about smart people.
My mind worked too slow.
Family Feud is about the average person answer. Like they said, we interviewed 100 people.
They have average white people answer.
They ain't doing no scholars. So you never know what answer you're gonna get.
I don't. They will understand, Bo. You know how the words turn over after you answer the question.
Right.
I don't know if they're gonna have that up there.
He's gonna be like, lisp.
Yeah, let's trip back. I will watch that show Jeopardy, and then you get some information off of that.
Oh yeah.
I remember some stuff.
Yeah, I think it's all in the way they used to ask the questions, and he'd be like, "Oh, I could have got that right."
30-something years.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people I don't think they smart be watching it.
Well, I never claimed to be smart. I never claimed to be smart. I got a good memory.
Yeah.
But I never claimed to be.
I used to kill on Kids
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Be smart.
Kids Jeopardy?
Yeah, and I was good on Kids Jeopardy.
You were 28 years old and you were
No, I mean as an adult. As an adult right now, I'm good on Kids Jeopardy. That's all.
You smarter than a fifth grader. I am now.
Right.
But when I was in fifth grade, I was the dumbest ass in there.
Yeah. I feel great. I was dumber than an 8th grader.
Yeah, but they say he was a good dude. I never met him. So rest in peace, Alex Trebek, and hopefully rest in peace, Ben Carson. He's got COVID-19.
Wow.
Dang.
Hopefully rest in peace. Hopefully rest in peace. Wow.
Well, they ain't put us on the air on regular radio yet, so hey.
Right.
On regular
Ben
radio.
Carson got COVID-19.
Ben Carson. Then I hear about Richie. Ain't Richie got it too?
Who? Lionel Richie?
No, not Chris Richie. Christy.
He had it.
It's gone.
He's out now, but it has been another breakout in the White House. 2 or 3 other people got it.
4. And they was all at, they was all at Trump's.
20-something.
They was all at Trump's party, election party.
Yeah.
Trump giving it to him.
They was all grabbing on each other. They were too close. Yeah.
COVID-19, that's the new excuse
They were
men are using these days too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That new excuse men using.
Yeah, when they stand you up, they say, "Oh man, I'm so sorry I didn't call you last night. I tested positive for COVID. I've got that shit 3 times."
You like
yes. I'm like, what? Now I don't want to see you no more after that. Ever.
Wow.
So I think that might be
You'll be glad if they tell you that.
down with a
I
COVID
think they lying.
Make up your mind. You want them to tell you the truth or not?
It's a lie, DC. I don't believe them.
No, it could be a lie.
No, she would start talking
Who
about.
would make up an excuse not to go
A
out?
lying ass man that's got another woman somewhere.
Because she would start talking about the wine she wanted, and you got open doors for her and all that.
Oh, I just remember.
How dare I be a lady, Goldie? How dare?
I mean,
I just remember.
Yeah, what would you like to go eat, Ruth Chris?
My temperature just went up in the hundreds.
That's terrible.
COVID-19. Well, we got rid of COVID-45.
hopefully.
Who act most of the time like Coke 45. Who's president number 45. Now we can get rid of COVID-19. We'll be all right. They say they got a cure, man, out there floating somewhere.
Yeah.
They need some more people to test it.
Right.
No, they're gonna test all the people that's in the hospital first.
Well, we're gonna go get them monkeys and them rats.
Yeah, I know that's for real.
Yeah. Hey, DC, speaking of television, can we talk on Dave Chappelle right now? Or you want to wait till later?
I went down and saw Dave. I talked to Dave O'Shea, man. I talked to him twice. I talked to him, and I had to come out the room and get some air. We're in the dressing room. I couldn't breathe. I was getting hungry. Yeah, cigarettes. Right.
Yeah, we caught cigarettes.
I was floating. I talked to him. I came out. I talked to Chris Tucker because Chris Tucker couldn't stay in there for 30 seconds because Chris is Pope.
That's hilarious.
I came out and talked to Chris 5 minutes, and Chris said, DC, want to see you back in there. I went back in there. 10 minutes later, and Dave didn't even remember he had talked to me 10 minutes ago.
He must have got some of that Terrell.
That was some
He
good
must have
stuff
got some of that Terrell.
But he was off the chain. I enjoyed the show, man.
What about the Saturday Night Live performance? What you think of?
Well, I saw a lot of the critics, coming on him. I thought he was good, I mean, I thought he was good. I've always said. No, I ain't gonna say that. I thought he was good.
Yeah.
I thought he was good. I thought it was what I deemed to be mature comedy.
Yeah. For the times.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's amazing what you can get away with if you're funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I complimented him. I've always thought Dave was.
Well, I think it was bold of Saturday Night Live to have him and allow him that freedom.
Well, you can call it bold, but right now he's hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody get hot when that money flows.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what was more impressive to me, even other than Dave Chappelle monologue, was how fast they got an outfit for the young lady who played Kamala Harris. It looked just like the outfit she had on at that evening, and they got an outfit just like that for her that night to look just like what Kamala had on. I thought that was impressive.
Oh man, they got people in Hollywood go get it, bro.
Yeah.
When I was on Grace Under Fire, they had two little boys on there, the Dylan Cole twins.
Yeah.
Grace Under Fire. Now they played one part on the show, but as a child you can only be on the set for half a day.
Mm-hmm.
So they had these boys. They were twins. One of them would do half of the script.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other boy would do the other half.
Wow.
Because one of them had to go to school while the other one was acting, and the other one had to. But, they had to keep them little boys happy so we could shoot the scene. And I watched them little boys, Dylan Cole, they had their own show later on. But I was on the show with them for a year on Grace Under Fire. And I watched them little boys, even at that age, they were about 6 or 7 then. One of them said, I want a Tonka truck. In 20 minutes.
They got a truck.
They got a trunk.
Somebody back there with a damn truck.
Mm-hmm.
In 20 minutes.
Oh, dog, 20 minutes. Because they couldn't afford for the children to be unhappy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then when I shot, I was on Tracy Morgan's show. Me, Cat, John Witherspoon, Heavy D.
I remember that show.
And they had a little brother on there that had won the Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a little guy, but he was far beyond his years and everything. You just talk to him, you'd be like, this a grown-ass man in a little bitty body. So I was talking to him and stuff. He talking politics and stuff. And then at the end, he said, DC, pick me up and take a picture. Pick you up.
Wait a minute, Emmanuel Lewis. Wait a minute.
Pick your grown ass up. But anyway, I said that to say his mama would get mad at him. His mama, he was from down the way, man. His mama would get mad at him, and I would tell her, no, calm down. We got to keep this boy calm. She, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. You don't talk to me like that. I said, hey, that boy making $30,000 a week.
Right.
He can say that to you?
He got to clean his room up if he don't want to. $30,000 a week.
Right.
Put you out the house.
Okay.
It's a true story. She slapped the boy one day. Boy started crying. Now you got 200 people working on the show, and we can't work for 45 minutes waiting on this boy to get himself together. Yeah. I said, what is wrong with you? What's wrong? I told his mama, what's wrong with you?
Did you get a check last week?
Right. So they go get something when you want something, boy.
Yeah.
In Hollywood, you got to have it. They will go get it, bro.
I did a movie with Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno.
They wasn't the Hulk. The Hulk
He played the first Hulk. And he only ate salad dressing from one part of the world.
Is that right?
And they only made it in one part of L.A.
Damn.
And it was about 45 minutes away from the set. And every day, they'd have somebody go get that fresh salad dressing for him, fresh.
And he spent a lot of time in the gym.
Yeah.
And what were you doing while he was in the gym?
Eating Popeyes.
Going to get that salad
Every
dressing.
day I ate Popeyes.
Going to get that salad dressing.
Don't tell me you were tossing Lou Ferrigno salad.
He was deaf. He couldn't hear me.
I'm sure he was deaf.
Oh, he was deaf? I didn't know that.
Hear me?
Yeah, he was deaf.
But nah, they had to do that. That was his job every day to get that salad dressing fresh.
Wait a minute. Back up a minute. Lou Ferrigno was down.
Yeah, he was deaf.
I didn't know he was deaf.
Yeah.
I ain't know that either. You saying that or is that true?
That's
true.
true.
People break up, they say all kind of shit.
No.
Phil Collins' wife say he stink. Phil Collins going through a divorce.
Damn.
The wife say stink.
That's hilarious.
I heard a lot of things. What's the
He said that
problem?
motherfucker stink.
That's a little low right there.
She would know. She would know.
Yeah, she would know. She would know.
She say he stinks.
That is so funny.
She said once his career started deteriorating, he stopped brushing his teeth. And I guess he stopped wiping his ass. I don't know. But she say he stink.
That's enough to get a divorce, right? It just smells like awesome.
Say he won't take a shower, he won't brush his teeth. See, there's a lot of ways to make a woman leave. What was that song? It used to be a song. 50 ways to leave your lover.
How you go?
Drop
Slip
off
out.
the key. Lee. And set yourself free. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new stand.
Take a new
Plan stand.
What song is
You
that?
don't need to be
Coy, Roy.
just listen to me. Or you drop off the
Jump off the bus.
Jump
Gus.
off the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and set yourself free.
I think it was Jim Crochet, is it? Jim
Oh, they got a
Crochet.
remix out for that now.
That sound like Bobby Womack would make something.
That's a remix out. It say, get that head and bread and leave.
Get that head and bread, you might well stay.
And wait on that wok.
Nope. Get that bread, that head,
And leave. Get that
Bread,
bread.
you might as well stay. I'm waiting on some callers, but none of them have called in. I asked at the beginning of the show for some of the 62,000 people that voted for Kanye to call.
Oh, God. That's who needs to be the first one to try
They're all
the
in the hospital. They
That's
say
the church
62,000 people
congregation.
are in the hospital for COVID-19. I think it's the same 62,000.
Yeah. They need to
That's when
do
he got his absentee ballots. He went around, just sign this for you. Just sign this.
He said he gonna run full force next time.
Oh,
This time
Lord.
was just a dry run.
All right.
He gonna be running against Trump. Trump said he gonna run again.
And Kim tweeted, the world, what she says, is a brighter day. The world's a better place or something she tweeted.
The baby's,
Oh, that's what Kim Kardashian tweeted?
Yeah.
well, let me not say what I was gonna say.
So that means she voted for Joe Biden and not her husband and not Trump?
Oh, she never did mention Kanye for us.
Politician.
She wasn't voting for that.
Yeah.
He done told her to change how she dressed. Remember, he done told you got to stop dressing like that.
Stop being naked.
Trump
On
is dead in the water. He tried. Alex Trebek is dead for real.
But you know who got a little arrogant
The
at the end?
babies. Who?
Trump's son.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He got a little arrogant at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they talking about they gonna run now, go into the political world.
Yeah.
Trump's son, both of them. But Melania told him, man, give up the ghost, bro.
It's over with.
Melania says, over with.
Yeah. She ready to get out of there.
Barron,
Yes, she is.
Barron, his son said, duh.
Look, Melania tired of slapping his hand every time he tries to grab it.
Yeah, they say she filed for divorce immediately.
In January 21st.
Man, she gonna get on that jet with that
said she
retarded
over
boy?
She over it.
They talking about that boy still 14. He was 14 in 2016. Now, if that ain't retarded, I don't know what the hell is.
He got an unstunted growth. He just keep growing.
He's 7 feet.
7 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's 7 feet tall.
Almost.
That boy, you ain't seen that boy lately?
Yeah, but he ain't. Yeah.
And they claim he's still 14. 4 years later,
Almost.
they claim he's still 14.
Well, I mean, Mook went through that too in school.
I know a lot about my school years, Bo. You Google me something?
I went out and celebrated. Did y'all celebrate when Joe and Kamala got in there?
No, didn't celebrate.
I want to wait till the 21st.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a whole different celebration.
Yeah.
No, the 20th. I want to see him drag his ass out of there.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
be a
the day he got to
celebration.
walk out the White House to the
he's
jet.
being
To the
evicted.
jet. Yeah.
You think he gonna go to the
Nope.
jet? I don't think he
think
gonna do
nope.
nothing
Nope.
that the
I
traditional
think they
presidents
gonna
do.
drag him out of there.
He's not going to do anything that's supposed to do.
There's already been a shift of respect and so forth, and that got him twisted because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris now as the electees. They got Secret Service and everything.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
They got
But
him.
DC, let me ask you this now. Why they got to drag him out when I heard he'd never spent a night in the White House?
Oh, he been there. When he be tweeting, he be sitting on that gold toilet shit.
Man, he didn't spend the night in there now.
But they say he stayed in a different. He didn't ever stay in the White House.
Where he stay?
Oh yeah.
He had an apartment somewhere.
Come on.
No.
What you been reading? What they call it?
Final call.
High tower.
High tower.
Yeah. Backstage.
When everybody was on stage, when Camilla was on stage and Joe, to come out and celebrate, did y'all see where everybody was on stage and the fireworks, whatever, was popping?
They was
Scared
scared
the shit
and
out.
Camilla's husband was like, look, he was about to run.
Yeah, I saw
It sound like
Joe
gunshot.
Biden. That they went on behind Joe Biden's wife, and she like, oh shit.
They shooting.
I couldn't even be mad.
Exactly what her husband thought. He like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
Right.
We ain't even hired the Secret Service yet.
Right.
No, they was standing behind that glass. Wasn't them getting through that glass?
Oh, they was behind the glass?
They
Yeah,
walked
they got
behind. They walked behind Joe Biden and his wife. What's her name? Joe Biden's
Jill?
wife.
Jill Biden.
Yeah, and they shot off some fireworks.
I seen
And she jumped.
She sure did.
And Camilla husband.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did. They jumped.
Biden jumped too.
Everybody jumped but Kamala. She like, I hit
She was a G, wasn't she? She just a waving and smiling.
She live in California. That's all the time. That's what's up. Am I the only one think she high all the time? Because she be smiling.
Well, she sounded like she had been drinking when she was like, we did it, Joe. Joe, we did it, Joe.
Ashima.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is an insult to say a woman be drinking all the time.
No, she might have had a glass of wine or two.
But DC, it is known that she's pushing for legalization of marijuana. She pushing heavy for that.
She did.
And she look like she be high to me, man. She be smiling and grinning and ain't nothing bothering her. Yeah.
We did it, Joe. I'm having a glass of wine.
I saw a text this week, Bo, where you said she's kind of sexy now because she's vice president. I said, well, was Pence sexy to you?
Hey, Bo, was you high when you was watching the news?
Yep.
Well, y'all ought to be comedians.
Well, they in there. What a good time for them to be in right before Thanksgiving.
Y'all ready for the next stimulus check?
No, people don't cook no more like they used to. Y'all too young. Go this shit.
I cook. I know what you talking about. I cook.
Oh, no. I cook.
Thank you.
That
What
thing hanging down. What thing?
What thing hanging down?
They said we got an auntie on to make good potato salad.
You ain't got that turkey neck hanging on your arm.
That's disrespectful, bro.
And I make dressing, not stuffing.
Okay.
If you ain't got fat ankles, you don't cook.
That's some. You know what?
You ain't no good cook no way, because you ain't putting nothing
You
in
ain't
your
got no burns on your arm.
Y'all come
Okay,
on. Y'all come on into the 21st century, man. Take the woman out to eat and everything, and spend all that money and
to the slutty vegan.
You know,
cheeseburger. Hell no.
Tip all that money. You know, speaking of tipping, I had an issue last week.
Oh, Lord.
I did tip, man. I told you.
No.
I left.
I went to eat and they brought me a bill, and the tip was already on there.
Gratuity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Depending on what time of day it was.
18%.
If it's after 6,
too.
they gonna add it on.
But you know what I started thinking? When did they start doing that?
Been doing it.
They been doing that.
No. They ain't been doing it. I've been eating out a long time. They started doing that when white folk had to be waiters and waitresses.
Oh, that makes
Before that, it was like 5 or 10%. Tip was customary. I always tip big anyway. I over tip. But this mandatory tipping did not start until white folk started had to take these jobs serving people like black folk used to dominate those jobs. So even now, this is new. This ain't been in. When you get the bill, it got on there. It calculates it for you. 15%, 18, 20, 25,
22. Yeah, they
and
let
I'm
you
like,
pay which one you want to pay.
And then they
When
ask
did
you for
this
extra tip. They'll ask you
Well,
for extra
before white folks started taking those kinds of jobs because they had to, when it was just black folks serving people and waiting on people, there was no
You're right.
Mandatory
expected tip. Wasn't no mandatory gratuity.
Right.
It wasn't no suggested amount. You know, you thought 10%.
Right.
Jesus still at 10%.
Right. Creflo getting 10%.
But the white folk want 24.
Yeah, 18.
Well,
Do you tip on top of gratuity?
Well, it makes me mad when they give me that. And normally I would tip above that. But when they give me that, I'll be
Give 'em what
like,
they want.
since
You got
this
it.
what
Yeah.
you want,
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting. However, you caught between a rock and a hard place because it's not the people working that put that
Right.
on there.
Right.
That's not true.
And no, it is that easy.
No, that's not true.
That's not
That's
the
their way of
people
not
working
paying
that
salary.
put that
That's
on
not
the
true.
tab.
That's not
You're
true.
right. That is true.
That's not true.
The people working do not
Not put
control
that.
what's
That is
on the
not-
Right. If
So
it's
that is
automatically
not-
like that,
No,
if
no.
that's how the
No,
system
no.
is, that's
That
how the
is not
system
They
is.
start paying it like that so they
The
have to pay you so
owners,
much
That
to
is
wait.
not-
the owners and the managers control putting that gratuity on it.
Right.
You cannot tell me that a waitress or a
All right, let me
waiter
tell you. Okay, I can tell you
is
that
able
as
to
a
put that on
as a
the
waiter.
ticket. Yeah, okay.
I was a waiter
right.
at Double T Diner.
All right, this is a dumbass conversation, but I'm gonna
Hooters.
go with it. Go
No,
ahead.
You can
He's a
call it
waiter
what
at
you
Hooters.
want, but
Go ahead.
This is facts.
Go ahead.
When I was a waiter,
Yeah.
At Hooters.
I had the option
Yeah.
to put the gratuity on because there was a guy, it was a group of white guys that used to come. All they drank was coffee. That's all they wanted was coffee and a lot of sugar. Now, if you did not add the gratuity on there, they would leave you a $20 tip.
So you just
If
put
you
the
did-
so you just put the gratuity on there?
Yeah, you put you.
No. You.
Yeah.
You just put the gratuity on.
Yeah.
You didn't
put-
ask the manager. You didn't ask the owner.
No,
You
no.
just took it upon yourself
Yeah.
and wrote it. That don't mean nothing.
I'm trying to tell you.
That don't mean
So
nothing.
you try to say a waiter
No,
will look
what
at
you
a
saying don't
customer
even make
Right.
sense.
and decide that
The
person ain't
manager,
listening.
I had
manager.
the choice that this particular. I had the choice. If I didn't put add the gratuity to their
You
check,
gotta take that chance.
they wouldn't leave no tip.
Right.
But if I didn't put the gratuity on, they always left a $20 tip. If I did, they wouldn't leave anything.
The manager told
Right.
you that was all right.
The manager ain't telling. That's what I did.
The owner told you it was all right.
Nobody ever said anything.
You just took it upon yourself.
I
and put
just took it
on
upon myself.
But
I mean, if
anybody,
they tell you,
anybody can do anything without authority.
what I'm saying, the
but
gratuity
you
goes
have no
to
authority.
the gratuity
No,
goes to the waiter.
No.
and the
No,
waitress. Yes, they do. At the end of the night, I'm telling you because I work there. I'm telling you what I know.
I'm telling you.
fact.
I'm telling you
At the end of the night,
that as a rule, the owner or the manager has to subscribe to that. As a waitress or a waiter, you may put it on there and get away with it. But as far as a policy goes, as a waiter or waitress, you ain't dictating no policy.
That is your tip.
Let me
That does
ask you
not
this,
go. At the end of the night, they sit there and all the receipts, they put all your receipts together. At the end of the night, they go through and see your gratuity and they give you that. That is your tip. That's why they put the gratuity on there. That is for the waiter and the waitress. That has nothing to do with the establishment. That is the guarantee.
No. You do not have.
Maybe at your establishment they do that.
At the diner, that's how they did it. 'Cause you said it was at the diner,
Anybody
right?
else that here been a waiter?
You don't
I
get it.
have.
Yeah, I've been a waiter.
I have.
I've been a waiter.
I used to serve. I was a
before they
server.
did
20
gratuity?
years,
Was that
20-something
before? Was
years.
that before they was doing gratuity?
I was a server
All
and a
right.
waiter.
So I'm just saying, if it was before that, then you
But
have no dog
let's go
in this
back.
fight.
I've also been a restaurant owner.
Okay. Did you have gratuity? Was you charging?
You can put it in the POS system.
No.
You could design your POS system and
To
put
do
in
it
the
that way.
gratuity, and they like to do it that way.
I'm talking
So
about
that
when
way
the
you
bill
won't
come
hold
out.
Yeah.
When the bill come out and they have printed on there, it's
Gratuity.
obviously comes from the establishment. Gratuity printed on there, and no waiter or waitress can take it upon it. You might do
Now, I
it, get
say
away
this.
with it,
I will-
but you can't take it upon yourself.
Okay.
Right.
And just write on there, I want 20. Yeah.
I was a server for many years, and it wasn't until I was working in a fine dining restaurant where they will automatically do the gratuity. Now, when I was at Outback, it wasn't like that. But when I went to Ray's on the River, then yeah.
I used to like to eat at Ray's.
I love Ray's.
Let me ask you this.
We all
go
should
to
go.
break. Moot. When you was working at Hooters, did they make you wear the shorts too?
I didn't work at Hooters. Nah, bro, I didn't work at Hooters. I know you might have wanted to see me in them shorts. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Disappoint you, player.
We'll be right back.
Hooter up.
Hootie hoo. I could have been a Hooters girl. Back in my day.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Heart is racing, pole position, babe. Lingerie with laces won't take long to take it there, shawty. You getting me high. Fill up the soul is amazing. I don't wanna come down. Just wanna rock and roll with you, baby. If you love it at all, might as well be me. I'll free up sometime. Tingle, tingling spine. I'm down if you down. Got me praying you on time. Yeah, feeling like I'm fresh out. Can't keep my hands off you. It's shorty, got my main chick feeling left out. Can't keep my hands off you. Can't keep my hands off you. Emotions magic, can't keep my hands off you. Got little mama in a flex. I get reps now. Can't keep my hands off. Can't keep my hands off you. See your body. Can't help thinking wrong. We don't date, it's complicated, yeah. It's so complicated. She just walked us, no emotions. Roller coasters, changed her approaches. Cause they be falling in love with that thing, oh my. And I've been close to falling too, ain't gon' lie. She gets me high. Rolling the slow jams. I don't wanna come down. Get closer to slow dance. Give me that. Put it tag. Hella bad. Throw it back. 1 time, 2 and back. 3 times. Do the math. Who's that? They don't ask. We don't do public. We in the bag. Cold drinks. Hotel. Father, forgive me. I'm killing the cat. See me with a bag. Now she wanna match. Then right after that, we go tit for tat. Fuck it up in the sack. Let me get a taste. Let her get a taste. Don't wanna be out, but I'm cutting the cows. Got money like I'm fresh out. Can't keep my hands off you. It's shorty, got my main chick feeling left out. Can't keep my hands off you. Can't keep my hands off you. Emotions magic when we touch. Can't keep my hands off you. Got little mama in a flex. I get reps now. Can't keep my hands off. Can't keep my hands off you.
All right, y'all. We back. This DC Curry. You listen to This Race. This Race on Dash Radio. Me and my friends. Well, I don't have none.
We're friends, DC.
Yeah.
That's so nice him to say that.
Yeah, y'all friends. For what friends are we?
Damn.
That mean you gonna buy us something for Christmas,
Sometimes,
right?
Bo, you just need to shut up.
I know, right?
Shut up, Bo. Just shut up. Leave it alone, man.
Y'all not them kind of friends.
Oh. We should have our own Friendsgiving.
No.
Okay.
Well, we want somebody to give you something.
Friendsgiving is when we get together and eat. It's like a Friendsgiving for friends. Like
Where the
Thanksgiving
food gonna come
friends.
from?
Your farm.
Where the food gonna come from?
Your farm. Them animals you got out there running around.
I don't want to eat Charlotte.
Charlotte going down this way.
No, not
Charlotte going down.
Charlotte going down.
Hey,
I don't believe you, DC.
I told me you shouldn't name them Charlotte and stuff like that. Just name them New Year's, Thanksgiving, and 4th of July.
He said you would eat Charlotte.
Don't kill them.
I will tell you.
Nah.
What you think I'm feeding and nurturing Charlotte for? She's a pig.
How could you eat something that you just done fed and look at every day?
How can you eat something that you didn't feed?
He ain't like Woody Allen. He ain't raising it up to marry it.
Hey, Shema, I eat something I feed all the time.
All right. And I hope
it can be done.
You
Oh, it
know
can be
what?
done.
And I'm hoping you talk about Goldie.
That was so he should have laughed. That was should have laughed.
High five.
She give a high five. Ain't that something? Press on.
That was nice.
Who was
That was a nice
Who was it
thing.
said I ain't eating nothing, I ain't biting nothing that can bite back? Wasn't that a
said it?
song?
Well, you ever had one bitch you, TC? I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
You had one with teeth in it?
Yeah.
I think you
You had a woman bite you before?
Yeah.
You was in the wrong end. You were drunk. You thought you was in a mile. You thought
Sometimes a man can make you bite him if you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to be a vampire.
but not down there.
I ain't say down there.
Oh.
That's your mind.
Making
That's
sure.
your mind going south, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to catch
Oh,
up.
always.
When I was younger, them young girls used to like to bite you on the neck.
Oh my God!
You a vampire?
Yeah, behind the knee, all that old shit. What the
Behind the knee.
Behind the knee.
What the hell?
Bo, you got
What
your
was
legs
your-
in the air, boy.
What position was y'all? What
Bo, you
position
got your
was
legs in the
y'all?
air.
67?
Be behind the knee, behind the
Who the
arm.
hell bites something behind there? 67. What position is that?
I was in the 79.
Bo had his legs up in
I'm
the air.
trying to kick you in the forehead.
Bo had his legs in the air.
Your legs
Bo
up.
had his legs up in the air, boy.
Well, good time to try some different stuff now. Pandemic fatigue is setting in.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You know, everybody at home.
Right.
Everybody, things won't be normal for, I'm thinking 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2 years. I'm thinking the whole other sign. We'll tell jokes for food.
There's gonna be a lot of babies born.
But you know what?
Won't none of them be mine.
But
I'm
you know what?
65.
But I think COVID did something for parents who worried about their young daughters having sex when they wasn't at home. Now they working from home. It ain't a lot of that going on. So hopefully that's going to slow
That's a
down
lot.
teenage pregnancy because parents are working from home.
Yeah. Ask us where our 19-year-old
That's
is right
a damn
now.
lie.
Oh my goodness.
Say, hey man, you better ask Goldie. I tell you all your business on the radio.
I ain't got to go to nothing. I go to work every day. I ain't got to go to
No, I
nothing.
go to work every day too.
But-
Don't y'all start. Y'all start.
Don't get put on the couch tonight.
But ain't nobody talking
You
about
ain't
you.
no need
I'm
work.
addressing
No,
his
I'm just-
situation
I'm
right
just
now.
like,
But ain't
no,
nobody
no,
asking you
no,
about
no,
it.
no,
Ain't nobody asking
I think I should interject something right here.
No, you ain't take nothing.
I'm not gonna give you no ride home.
Sorry, plenty of cars out there in that parking lot.
I'm not gonna give you no ride home. You know you rode over here with gold.
I ain't always been saved. Goddamn. Plenty of cars out there.
Gonna be on the couch tonight.
You have a point,
Yeah.
but to most of that, it's kids still doing what they want to do.
I'm ready.
They gonna find a way.
They gonna find a way like we found a way.
Right.
Shoot, if my mama worked from
I
home,
found
ain't
a
no
way
way I'd have done a lot of things I did.
nosy neighbors and house phones and shit.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
find a
know
way
what
to
I
do
mean? You
your
find a
thing,
way.
man.
Yeah.
You find a way to make it happen.
Divorce is up.
Divorce is up through the
Depression is up. That's called depression is up.
Well, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I wasn't depressed though when I got divorced. I was happy. I'm like,
Me too.
Getting the hell out of here.
But
Even in jail, I had a good time. You know, she locked me up twice.
Yeah.
But I had a good time in there.
What you like your?
What you like about jail? The cookies or
'Cause I
what? Or
paid the
the
money.
showers?
Huh?
What you like about jail? The cookies or the shower?
The first time I was in jail 3 days, I ain't take no shower. I did eat them cookies.
It's cold in jail. It's cold as hell in
It's
jail.
cold.
Ain't it though? The
Oh,
people the wrong
Lord
time.
Jesus, so cold in jail.
Man, and they get that
Sleeping
old
on that
wool.
concrete.
They get that old wool blanket that comes off on you too and shit on you.
Yes, it's terrible.
cold any time of year you butt naked under a jumper.
I wasn't butt naked.
You wasn't butt naked.
Yeah, what you doing? But
kind of
in
jail you
jail,
in?
This
They
ain't
took my
good.
suit, but they gave me a
Clayton
jump.
County, man. Clayton County make you take off everything.
I was in
No, that's
Fed
just the guy
County.
you-
To go in
They made me take
your
it.
in your
They make
cell.
you go
That-
take
that
off
was
everything.
you
All
had.
you have on is that jumper. They don't want you to have on no drawers or nothing. You butt
Oh.
naked.
Oh, no, they put a trick
Yeah,
on you.
yeah.
No, everybody was in there. Everybody was in there stripped naked. I wasn't the only one.
And they got rid of
Trick
him.
on you.
Clayton County ruthless.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
I was in Forsyth County.
Clayton County.
4 of us to a cell.
You been to jail? Shane?
2 weeks I sat in there.
2 weeks.
Yeah, because I ain't had no bond. I had to wait to see the judge. 2 weeks I sat in there. I almost rot to death. And I took a shower
Silly.
once.
Yeah.
I
went to
I
jail.
didn't take. I am not
full
taking
shower
no shower.
I've been to jail several times, but one time with the jail in Sylvester, Georgia. It was a holiday weekend. Wasn't nobody in there but me and one other guy in the whole jail system.
You had
And he had
for in
his
Sylvester.
door. I was doing a show, and the policeman, I'm in the parking lot about to pull up to my hotel room, and he's like, what you doing in town? I said, what you mean what I'm doing in town? He said, you drinking? I said, yeah, I had a couple drinks, and the man locked me up.
What?
Locked me up. Yeah, he didn't. They didn't press me no charge, but he kept me all the weekend just because I was in the hotel.
So you didn't have to bond out?
And had to bond down or nothing, just waited my time out. But it was a holiday weekend. So the dude that was in the jail, his door didn't lock.
He just kept you in.
He just went, he's all over the place. He's cleaning up, going to the restroom when he wanted to, and I had to come, hey, man, how you doing? Let me out. No, I can't let you out, man. You ain't been, I've been in here 20 years. I can't let you out.
20 years.
20 years.
Damn, Sylvester. Where's Sylvester, Georgia?
Down by Tyrone, Georgia.
Where the hell is Tyrone?
Down by
Tyrone. I got a farm in Tyrone.
Yeah.
Sylvester's down there by, like, going down 85, like almost to Athens and all that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Low ass
Tristan,
town.
you know what Tristan, Georgia is? You ever heard of Tristan, Georgia?
No, we ain't
Anyway,
been to jail,
it's
none of
in
them
the booty.
places.
It's in the
It's in the
like-
booty.
It's in the booty. The booty, not the booty.
First time I went to jail, I was 8 months pregnant, so big and pregnant. It was the day that Barack Obama had been elected president, and I was driving to work, and I was driving on suspended license. But the police took me to jail, well, for me driving on suspended license, but he stopped me because I did like a rolling stop, and he handcuffed me. Now, mind you, I'm big. It's in Cobb County. And so he took me to jail, and he was white. The police that was booking me was black, and he was mad as all get though that man brought me to jail in handcuffs, big and pregnant like that about some BS. And he told me to act like I was going in labor and that the warden was gonna let me out. And I did exactly what he told me to do, and the warden came and
You
let
with
me
the
out.
pissing down
Is
your
that right?
I cried. You know, I was already emotional. I'm big and pregnant anyway.
So your baby been to jail.
Dear mama. Dear mama.
Dear mama.
Dear mama.
So
Tupac.
you went to pissing down your leg and crying.
Yep.
My
And the
water broke.
Man, the water said, get her out of here, because the police said one thing about it, they do not want nothing to happen
To
to
that
you
baby.
Right.
or that baby while you in this jail.
Right.
Water said, what's wrong with you? I said, I
I know
don't
the
know.
next time I
think
go-
I'm about to go in labor. I mean, I don't know what everything I was saying.
I
He
know the
said,
next
"Get
time
out.
I go, I'm
Get
gonna
her
be
out of
pregnant."
here."
Oh, I'm gonna try that next time they lock me up.
Well, I tried it another time, but my
Dang,
stomach
ain't
was
work.
like this and it didn't work.
Hey, DC.
They lock you up, you try
I'm gonna
anything.
be a gay ass pregnant motherfucker when he comes
Well, when you gonna start acting?
Right.
It ain't no time to be raising the hell. And they locked me up in the Cab County one night. Police said, sit on the curb. I said, DC ain't gonna be able to do that. He said, you going to jail? I said, let's ride. It's true, man.
He wanted you to sit on the curb and you wouldn't?
I was clean too, man.
Oh.
That's like in the 80s. I had on a yellow leisure suit.
Not yellow.
You was spot.
spotless.
No wonder you ain't want to sit on the curb. You look like a dirty bird on the curb.
And
one of
take
your
me
hoes
to
gonna show up.
Take me to the Cato over there off 285.
And your yellow suit.
No.
And your yellow
They
suit.
locked me up, told me I had a yellow Cadillac.
Damn.
What?
Yellow suit.
They towed my car, and I stayed there all night. And in the morning, they said, Don Curry, come up here, you being released. And I said, what the hell you mean I'm being released? I was in cell with about 20 people.
Right.
I said, I've been there all night, I ain't done no paperwork. You ain't let me make no phone call. And I said, you know, my swan, I said, if a crime was committed while I was in here, I can't even tell where I've been. I don't have no alibi in writing. And an old drunk brother said, you better get your ass out.
Okay.
And I said, you better right.
You see
They
that
let
boy
me
over
out.
there?
I had
You
to
see
walk
that boy over there?
4 blocks to get my car.
Damn.
And that towing fee was $120-something, which I just happened to have.
Wow.
But what about a brother who ain't got it?
Right. Right.
Hey, man.
No record, no paper signed or nothing. Basically, they kidnapped me
Yeah.
And just let
for
you
them
go.
6 or 7 hours.
They
1
make
o'clock
that
in the
money.
morning. They kept me there till 8 o'clock in
They
the
make the
morning.
money on the amount. They keep you so many hours, they make
They
money
get
on
kicked back from the towing
Yeah.
company, man.
That too.
They towed my car.
Yeah.
I had to go take them some money to get the car.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the charge?
What?
It wasn't no charge.
He pulled over. A little young white boy pulled me over and said, "Where you going?" I said, "Player, this is the truth, man." I said, "Ain't none of your business where I'm going." I said, "I'm not going to commit no crime."
Right.
Then he said, "Where you coming from?" I said, "I ain't coming from committing no crime." He said, "Well, sit on the curb."
That yellow
That's when he said,
Cadillac,
"Sit on the
that's what
curb."
it
I said,
was.
"DC ain't gonna be able to sit on no curb." He said, "Where you going?" DC
You said
going
that
to
shit in
jail.
third person. That's what I said.
Oh, I went into that quick.
You should have said this. You said this.
I like
this suit ain't sitting on no curb.
I was like the black Karen. Man, yeah, you don't know who I am, which I wasn't nobody.
Hey,
A black Karen.
you look good in jail next to the other guys in your suit, though, didn't you?
Man, there's about 20 in there, man.
Damn.
Sloppy, throwing up.
And the
Most of
bull-
them was drunk.
That's the bullpen. As soon as you come in.
Is that what that is?
Bullpen, yeah.
That's where I
Holding
stayed,
tank.
about 6 or 7 miles. And they just said, you can go.
They call it holding
I can
tank.
go. I can go.
Yeah. I've done that before. Holding tank to keep you in there.
Yeah, you was one of them.
One of them throwing up
20
and
in there
pissing on
that
his
long than that.
That was slobbering on themselves.
Pissing on his.
I got one more jail story. I'm like, damn it.
Come on with your jail stuff. Damn.
This was when I was on tour with Cat, right?
All right. Okay, that's a good one.
My main man, Cat Williams.
I had a pocket full of cash, went to jail again on some BS. Anytime I ever went, it was always some BS. I'm in jail, waiting to bond out, and this girl is in jail with me. She in jail for soliciting, I think. And I think her bond was like $400. And I think she had been in there for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
I bonded her out.
Okay.
Bonded her out.
All right, roller.
Fast forward years down the line, I go to this restaurant, and it's a black-owned business right off Bankhead. It's this barbecue spot. I can't think of the name of it. They got barbecue and alcohol. So I'm giving the man my order, and I don't know how I told him what my name was, and he said, "Your name is Shima Franklin?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "You bonded my wife out of jail." Whatever, such and such time ago, and this is our restaurant, and you are more than welcome to come here and eat and drink for free whenever you get ready.
And
Where
what's
was
the
that?
name of
When
it?
next time we going?
It's on Bankhead. It's on Bankhead.
How long y'all been dating since then?
How long? Who? Me
You
and the
and- you
man?
and the owner
I
been
actually
dating.
haven't been since that night that I saw him or whatever. But yeah,
That was cool.
that was real
That was a
cool,
good-
right?
that was a
He
good
took care
gesture.
of my ticket and stuff that day, that
Yeah.
night or whatever.
That's
And how much was the bond?
I gave her $400. It was like $400 or $500.
I know you
gave
need
it
a
to her mama.
$400
Her mama-
worth of shit.
When I was coming out, I handed her mama the money.
And her
And bonded out.
husband a restaurant owner, and you had to bond her out.
Well, I don't know. They might not have had it at the time. This
Oh,
was back in
okay.
like
Which proves the police point you were drunk.
who me?
Yeah.
When?
When you paid that $400 for somebody you ain't damn know.
Hey man, we had
I've done a couple things like
We
that.
became friends.
Oh, that's good. I've done a couple things like that. Me and our name's Jay were touring one time, and it was a white couple. They were going to Hawaii, and something happened on the ticket, and they needed $700 to straighten it out.
Mm-hmm.
Or they wasn't gonna be able to go
To Hawaii.
to get married.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I paid it.
We still. I mean, I've done a couple things.
It was y'all
You'd
was
be
at the airport
surprised,
when this
actually.
happened?
Yeah, we were at the airport. They were crying and shit.
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
what's
son,
up.
it's probably God interfering.
Right.
That was my take on it.
That right. Right away.
But Arnaz was like, no, DC, we got to get them there. We got to no.
Y'all got a pocket full of money. You can come off tour.
Yeah, we come off tour. We were loaded, man.
Yeah.
So y'all went half on it?
We went half on it. I went half with Gerald Levert one time. We were touring and somebody broke in the dressing room while we were performing and stole Patrice Lovely, Hattie Mae on Tyler Perry's show. Stole her meat coat and stuff. And Gerald and I went half and replaced her coat because she was gonna quit.
Yeah, y'all bought a rabbit instead to replace it.
We bought a damn mink.
That was nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I ain't got all them fabulous.
Sure.
Hey, DC, you ever had anything stolen out? You ever had anything stolen out of your dressing room while you was on tour?
No, I had nothing in there.
Right.
Liquor.
That's it.
Liquor. No.
I've had.
I used to tell Cheryl Underwood, who goes on stage all the time with her purse. I said, what are you doing? And she said, I got stuff in my purse. People steal. I said, well, why you bring it? Where you bringing it from? You know, what do you?
What if you lose it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So no, I've never had anything stolen from my dressing room. I ain't had nothing in my dressing room.
Yeah, I never had
a lot of people come to the show and dress there and leave stuff, jewelry and stuff in the dressing room, but I've never. When I leave the room, man, I'm ready to go. I go and I come back.
I just know the promoter had something to do with my stuff being stolen because I got to the show, the flight was late, so I had to bring my bags to the show. And the driver that dropped me off, he left, so I had to bring everything into the green room where I was at. And I had to leave all my stuff in there. Came back, man, all my stuff gone.
Dang.
Clothes, everything. Everything.
At least we ain't never been shot like T. Ray Sanders.
You know what?
T. Ray Sanders did a show. The promoters robbed and shot him after the show.
Damn.
I don't know if it was the promoters.
It was a bad show. Like, what's going on?
Oh, I know, right? Did he bomb?
No, he went to a strip club actually after the show. You know, flashing money. Had young lady with him. Flashing money. And I think the guys followed him from the show because I was doing the show with him in Columbus at the time.
Okay.
And I think the guys followed him back to.
Bo, did you rob the man?
Yeah, Bo, did you set T. Ray Sanders up? Let me find out.
So when somebody knocked on the door, the young lady went to the door to open the door, and they confronted the young lady with the gun, and T. Ray stepped in front of her. He actually saved her life. Stepped in front of her, and they shot him.
Is that right?
Now she owed him some vagina to the end of his life.
Andre, what's the dude in Ohio? Andre
Covington.
No, not Covington. He out of California. Andre. No, anyway. Andrew Ford. That's
the biggest crook in promotion business.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
He done went Christian
That's my
comedy.
friend,
now.
Andrew Ford.
He went Christian comedy now. He got enough people cussing him out.
Christian comedy.
Yeah.
Christian Andrew Ford.
Yeah.
I'm finna start doing Christian comedy.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
It's
That's
hard
what I
to
do. I'm a Christian, so shit.
Put me on your next Christian comedy show.
Oh, shit.
I can do church.
Oh, shit, Ashima.
It's hard to bleep out them curse words.
No, I've been through the ringer, man. I've had some shows, but I ain't never been robbed, bro. I done had some threats. But ain't nobody ever done nothing. Cause before 9/11, I was, cocked and ready.
How you deal with groupies?
Well, you just do the best you
Pass
can.
them on.
Just last as long as you can, then you tell them they gotta go.
I remember some older ladies trying to hit on Cat. And he said, what in the Auntie Taraj is this? He called him
Auntie Taraj.
You be having an Auntie Taraj?
Yeah.
I've always had problems with people.
He get grandparents.
No, I've had problems with people. My biggest thing, they be them aunties being grandmamas.
Yeah.
But I ain't never considered nobody a
groupie.
Really?
No, because those are my fans. I mean, that's where the money is.
Right.
No, but
so I see a lot of people degrading people that are fans, but
Oh, I thought a groupie was somebody that was trying to go back like to the hotel with you to like
They fans
have
too. though.
sex and
They
stuff.
fans first.
Sex?
They
Oh,
fans
Lord.
first. They fans first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you allow that to go to that,
Got no sex, man.
yeah, they fans first.
Would I
If you
do
allow
that?
it to go to that, then you know if you're allowed to go past the fan part,
Right.
then you know you got what you call yourself when you do that. Then, if you call them a groupie, what you call yourself, a groupie maker?
When you go past being a fan.
No, when you go past of treating that person as a fan to letting it be that groupie situation.
Right.
Well, what's
That's all
the difference between a
depends on
groupie
you.
and a thought?
Is there a difference?
I
It's
think
Jeopardy now.
I don't know.
I got you, Alex. Don't worry about it. What is a thought by definition? Mook, that seems like a question for you.
Yeah.
Them
You be
hoes-
philosophizing.
Them hoes over there.
Yeah.
Them hoes over there.
Yeah, that's what a thought is.
Yeah.
Was that different from a groupie?
I think it's different from a groupie. Because that hoe over there usually refers to round-the-way chicks, those type of chicks. But groupies could be millionaire women that just like you and want to follow you.
Where they
It could
at?
be anybody.
I know that's real well. Tell them to holler at me.
Groupies that be millionaires, but apparently them been thoughts after me.
Well, yeah.
They be wanting some
groupie.
chicken.
Hey, is there a way for that groupie to grow from a thought to something else? Is there something after the thought? Or something after the
It
groupie?
go downhill after that.
If
buddy.
they millionaires, it could be something else after wifey, after the groupie. So if you're a millionaire, you can move from thought to groupie to millionaire.
Groupies can be anybody. That's usually generally set for one group of individuals where a groupie could be anybody. It could be anybody could be a groupie.
Well, since you don't have no ride home anyway, do you have any?
Do I have any what?
Thoughts.
Or groupies.
I'm saying thoughts like thoughts. I'm saying
Yeah.
thoughts. I know you don't have no thoughts.
I got plenty of thoughts.
But do you have any thoughts?
No.
Or groupies?
Yeah.
You got some groupies? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I be having a couple of groupies.
You got some groupies and shit?
Yeah,
I know you got some
groupies.
You got some groupies in here.
Yeah, sure do.
That grouping her ass up.
Excuse me, I got COVID-19.
I like male groupies.
I just don't know what's different between that and a fan, man. And I'm not going to degrade my fans, my fanatic fan, which is short for fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to degrade them and call them necessarily thoughts of groupies.
Right.
Yeah. Now the main thing is when you have your spouse or your significant other with you at a show, and when the groupies or the thoughts come up,
Careful, easy boy.
they know they looking at them more than you are. Your spouse is checking out who you're talking to more than you really. They like, oh, okay.
Well, usually you
they
feel
always
like
think
your spouse don't
the
understand
thing
the
about it,
game.
DC, they always
If
think
your spouse don't understand the game.
Y'all male comics
but
don't
DC,
bring
think
our
about it,
wives
man.
to nothing but your birthday show and New Year's Eve show anyway.
But think about it. Think about it.
You're going to be a snitch.
Hey, Shima.
You know
not
she's
true.
watching.
That's not true.
She's watching like a
Like, I ain't
groupie.
no Bo Peep had no wife. You know Bo Peep 12 years.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't do that.
Oh, no, I'm just playing. I love Bo
You
Peep.
reckon
wife.
his home.
No,
You
I
reckon the
love Bo
boy's
Peep
home.
wife. That's my
But
girl.
Bo, to answer your question,
Yeah.
why don't you let someone who goes to the show?
That nigga quiet like he don't hear you.
Okay. But I was gonna say too is always your spouse. They looking at the person that's coming up thinking they know your type. That's your type. What you mean that's my type? I know your type.
Ask someone who
Okay.
knows firsthand.
But see, you can have a spouse like how Gold.
No, you know, this is the first time. This is the first time we've ever had a couple on here, man.
Yeah.
What's the question?
No.
When you see a groupie or a thought
Come up to him.
possibly
First of all, I know the
approach
difference.
between thought and groupie.
Definitely.
Well, what is it?
Okay,
I mean,
so
when you see the
I
person,
asked that
you
earlier.
can tell a thought between a groupie when you see him.
Well, first thing I want to know is the difference between a thought and a groupie.
A thought is somebody that's gonna sleep with all of y'all. Mm-hmm. A groupie is gonna sleep with you.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Oh,
I mean, whoever's the star
Whoever
of the show.
she, right, right.
Oh, groupies.
so you done category them.
I mean, you know, what I'm saying?
Categorized
A groupie is only gonna sleep with who they want to sleep with.
Yeah.
But a thought gonna sleep with all y'all.
So it's a thin line between a thought and a
It
groupie.
ain't no thin line. It's a thick
That's a
line.
hoe.
It's a difference.
Them hoes.
It's a big difference.
Oh,
But
so when
at
you
the end
see,
of the day-
when you watch after the show,
sleep with anybody.
A thot gonna sleep with anybody,
A
girl,
groupie
boys.
is specific.
Yeah, a groupie is gonna sleep with who they came to see.
but let me ask you this: when after the show, when he is greeting people and speaking and shaking hands, are you monitoring? Are you watching that really to be watching, or you just see it going on and you don't
Nah,
pay attention?
I'm actually welcoming the pictures and everything.
But
What
see,
you get that?
Goldie coming from a
Goldie.
different picture because Goldie was entertaining herself.
Right.
I'm already. It's not nothing that they can do that I can't do. So it's all
So
good.
she done had some thoughts and some
It's all good.
Sorry.
No, I didn't have my battles. I didn't have my battles.
Right.
But this was even before the comedy.
Right.
So you gotta remember, I've had battles before comedy.
Okay.
The comedy shit is new.
Right.
This, I mean, I done dealt with that shit before comedy.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, come on, you gotta get
When he
get
working
back
at
to
Hooters,
comedy.
he had
His most attractive attribute is comedy. What
Okay.
else he got?
I mean,
When he working at Hooters, DC had the house
First of
show.
all,
I'm glad you. I'm glad you.
Yeah, them thick on socks. They thick ass socks they have on at Hooters.
you know, first of all,
Hey, Hooters, they got titties hanging out and then they got on them Jehovah's Witness socks. Thick ass stockings. That shit make me throw up, them thick ass stockings.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, you gonna serve me or not? Them thick ass
Feet hot.
stockings.
Your feet hot. Moves up. Yeah.
I always feel like the cooks at Hooters be doing it with the waitresses. I don't know why I always think that.
You see all them half naked. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to cook their food. Look at how you like the food.
them wings be good though.
Yeah.
The wings do be good.
Them wings do be good.
They have the big wings too. They always have the biggest wings. You know.
I get mine fried well done.
You never worked at Hooters?
No, I thought about it when I was younger, but I didn't.
You a candidate.
I thought about it too.
Man, I could have. I was in the hotel
Yeah,
industry at that time.
you work out good for Hooters.
I'm too old to work at Hooters now.
No, you're
No,
not.
you still
You still got Hooters.
Nah, them
You
young
still got
girls will
Hooters.
run circles around me.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah,
seen some
yeah.
old heifers in Hooters.
Really? I've never seen no older women at Hooters.
I got some big titties working Hooters. This is some big titties.
You gotta have big titties and be young.
No, you ain't gonna get
No.
that young stuff.
Yeah, they got
I got
older
mama
women.
titties. You know what I'm saying?
with this
These ain't the
economy.
titties I had when I was 18. When I was 18, my titty was under right here.
No, they wasn't.
Yeah, they was.
Oh shit! By the time
They come in the door for out.
by the time you
Titties
50,
did
you gonna be walking on them.
With this economy the way it is now, you be welcomed in the Hooters. We'll be right back. You listening to This Race on that.
Walking on your titty when you 50.
I know that for real.
Your tank, and I'm looking for some Can you help me out? Hey, Warren G. I need a ride or die groupie that can get dirty. One, three.
Excuse me, you got the time now? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to grind to some time just to get it up. Wait, I got the plug on the line and he talking about. Wait, when I wasn't having it, hoe didn't love me now. Wait, what you talking about? Wait, I want the whole thing, fuck them ball eggs. Cold chain and some ball main. If I sold weight, I'd be in y'all way. God scale nigga, y'all way. Smokers like zombies round the house. Ain't no word like time and time is running out. Blood ducking me like Tiny Mouth. I was trapping hard on my mama couch. If she watch the clothes, she'll find an ounce. Watch the road, I was dining out. My Uncle Damon got some commas out it. My Uncle Raymond did some time about it. Ain't no use in lying, you be lying to yourself like the iron shelf. Put the iron on the shelf like I'm running for death. How ironically ironic is death. My mama eyes running, crying for help. I could finally rest at the final hater like the finals of rep. But I find a way, went and got it myself. Time it take just to polish myself. My soulmate make my soul wait till I soul weight. Turn a whole eighth into a rose ray, fresh as cold cake. I'ma kill these hoes, catch a cold case. Say yeah, wait. I had to grind to some time just to get it up. Wait. I got the plug on the line and he talking about. Wait.
Yeah. All right, we back, y'all. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Dion Sanders, the new coach.
Jackson State.
Jackson State, Mississippi.
Yes. JSU.
Dion, my boy, man.
Prime time.
Invited me to his wedding when he got married this third or fourth time. I don't know. But it was in the islands. At the time, I was doing radio in Dallas, Texas. And a lot of people called in from T.D. Jakes' church because T.D. Jakes was going over there to perform the wedding. People was calling in talking about he wouldn't do my wedding. And I was like, you knew he had 30,000 members when you joined. If he got a choice of doing your wedding or Dion Sanders, who the hell wedding you think he gonna do?
Exactly.
Get off my phone. That's the kind of radio show I had in Dallas. Right. With Dion, my man, main man. Last time I was in New York at what's the club there? Carolina. And he came with a quarterback. Quarterback used to be in Miami. But we had a good Dan Marino.
Yeah.
He came with Dan Marino to the show, and we had a good time. Dion, my man. But he's a head coach now at Jackson State in Mississippi, and as I understand it, am I right, old school? His son is going there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they got him on probation.
Son's a quarterback.
Yeah. They just put him on. They put the program on probation. I think
they put the whole program on probation.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of players want to come there.
A lot of players, they already committed to other schools. They was like, nah, I'm going here.
Yeah. So you got Warren Sapp,
which is good.
Mm-hmm. Warren Sapp as a coach, and Terrell Owens.
I know Warren too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This may be
and Terrell Owens, Terrell. Oh man,
Jackson.
And the problem at HBCUs is they don't get the publicity and you don't get the exposure that you get when you go to Alabama or Georgia Tech, Georgia State. And so even though you may get scouted out and eventually signed, you're not gonna get the money that you would get had you gone to a bigger school. Most of the time. Now you have a few exceptions to the rule, Jerry Rice, but you're not gonna get. Jerry Rice
wasn't a high pick,
But he come up through the ranks, bro.
He came up through the ranks. Yeah. That's Walter Payton, too. Walter Payton went to Jackson State.
Yeah, you're going to have a few.
Eddie Payton went to Jackson State.
But I'm not talking about possibility. I'm talking about the probability. Yeah. The probability of you getting the big money coming from HBCU is less than if you had gone on to the big school. Right. And it makes sense. I mean, you go to HBCU like I went to, man, you scrapping stuff. You go to a big major college, man, you eating steaks 2-3 times a day. You go to HBCU, you eat bologna. Huh?
Putting them proteins on you. They grow you too.
They put it on you, man. I mean, they really like athletic camps, man.
Yeah.
But don't you think with Dion going to Jackson State, he would change all of that?
He can't change all of that.
He gonna have some good players come there. He gonna have some good players coming there, but like you say, they still think the biggest competition is in the bigger schools.
Exactly.
They still gonna say he's playing against lesser competition.
And they ain't
'cause
gonna
he's in
be
the
on
SWAC.
TV like if you went to Alabama.
Right.
But that's changing because because one of the top high school basketball players chose to go to a HBCU school, and they freaked out over that. So it may be changing.
That's what I think the movement is for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it. Right. I'm all for it, but it would be difficult if I had a son with that kind of talent to send him to Jackson State instead of Alabama.
Because they started off raping the players out of the schools back in the early 70s. Once Alabama played, what's that, USC?
Yeah.
And they was like, where they getting these black guys from?
I got to get me some of them.
They started recruiting, and they started pulling from the black colleges. And that took a lot of money out of the black colleges because the games, we went to our games. We filled up the stadiums.
So hold on, DC. Let me ask you this. So you saying if you had a son coming out right now, he had a chance to go to Jackson State or Alabama, you gonna push Alabama right off the bat, no matter what?
No, because I'm a man of principles. But I understand a man who would do that. But see, I'm the opposite of 50 Cent, who says my taxes and the tax money I pay is more important than the plight of my people.
Right.
Yeah.
So no, I would insist that my son go to HBCU like my daddy did me.
Okay.
But in the end, it costs. It's a difficult position to be in because not only are you, I'm thinking about if I had a son, the money he would make, and then of course trickle down effect. But in a way, if you thinking about him making more money, it would behoove him to go to Alabama, USC, to a big school. But if you think about the plight of your people like I am, then I would encourage him to go to the HBCU.
All right, plight of the people not involved. If I had a son, I would want him to go to Jackson State to someone like Dion Sanders because I would feel he's getting like on-job training for the next level.
Right.
I would think, even though I go to Alabama,
then it depends on his
he's going to
talent.
sit on the bench 3 years. He's going to get good coaching behind Saban or whoever. He's going to get good coaching. But now I'm getting, if I want to really play the game, I'm getting coaching from people who play the game. Not someone who studied the game as a good coach, but I'm getting my body right.
Well,
mentally to
I
play
beg
the
to
game.
differ on you that they got some of the best coaches in college football at Alabama. They got some of the best coaches in football. But and then you got to look at the diet and stuff. The big colleges, they're going to have better facilities.
Food.
You're going to have better food.
You ain't gonna be eating below
You're going
the
to have
70.
better weight room. You're going to have better training, man.
Yeah.
You're going to eat all you want.
That's a tuition.
I saw
that's paying
football
for.
players where I went to school, HBCU, come around wanting more food after all the food come. Ain't no more food.
Right.
Okay, that's like when you were poor growing up. Go to bed.
Go to bed. Ain't no more.
Ain't no
Go to
more.
bed hungry.
See you at breakfast, homie.
Right.
And there's a guy standing there weigh 325, 6'6".
But I'm pretty sure Dion there now, they got Subway. They're going to be all right.
Yeah, I feel like they.
Oh, it's gonna be
I
better.
feel like all
They
that's
ain't
gonna
got nothing
change.
anytime.
It's gonna bring more
It's gonna
money
be
to the
better.
school.
Oh, I agree.
But one of the it's like a 6 of one and half dozen of the other because you remember what happened with Alabama recruit a lot of excellent talent. When they come out of high school, half of those guys end up in Alabama and even Georgia on the bench. And they it was a Jason Hurt.
Yeah, Jason Hurt.
He's in the pros now, but remember he won, and then they put him back on the bench.
They did.
And he said later for that, and he went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And he did his thing there.
Yeah.
And then so a lot of times you would go to one of those big schools, and you got talent, and you end up on the bench, and you end up switching out. At one of the HBCUs, you go there, you probably gonna get playing time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's back to being seen or not. You know what I'm saying? at the media end of it all, being seen and getting exposure that's necessary.
We'll see them Thanksgiving.
Shout out to Jason Hurd. He ended up doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is that a lot of people, because of Dion Sanders going there, watch what happened with television.
Oh, it's gonna be better.
Oh yeah.
But they're not gonna get to play that Alabama, Georgia Tech.
Oh,
Georgia State.
they're not, because
gonna
they stifled so much from our community in that area with the black flight when they came in and started pulling them out. You know,
but it's a catch-22.
It is.
It's a catch-22.
But back on 50 Cent, do you know that what's her name, Chelsea Handler?
Yeah.
She offered to pay.
Yeah, she did.
50 Cent.
Taxes.
The money the taxes that they would take out if he go with Biden.
Yep, she did. They used to date.
Isn't that? Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
50 Cent done dated a lot. Who
Yeah,
was that
Chelsea
threw a brick
Handler
through
for
his
a
window? Was
minute.
that Vivica Fox?
Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox threw a brick through his window.
Ain't no telling what he did.
He let me down on that. I've
Sometimes
been a
men
50
make you
Cent fan.
throw a brick.
And then it bothers me that they comparing him to Ice Cube. They opposite.
Nah.
Ice Cube
Totally
said
opposite.
basically, I could care less about my career. What I'm saying is, whoever wins, whoever's in charge, they need to lend an ear to the plight of the black man. 50 Cent, on the other hand, said, the hell with him, even if he don't like black people.
Right.
The hell with that. He talking about cutting my taxes.
So
the hell with the plight of my people.
Ice Cube didn't say he was voting for Trump.
No.
not at all.
No. On the contrary, Ice Cube said no. He said, I'll meet with anybody in power. Because whoever's in power, this is what Ice Cube said. Whoever is in power needs to hear what black folk got to say.
Right.
Now, I just think it was bad timing.
Let me
Trump
take,
came
let me
to
take
him.
back what I said to him on Instagram then. Hold on, I didn't know.
Yeah.
He did not say he was
Yeah,
voting for
because Trump,
You shouldn't have said nothing.
the Trump
Yeah.
team came to him and tried to pitch him, and they
And he
listened
should
to
have
him.
known.
And then after that, they threw a Trump hat on him and threw all kinds of stuff out there.
It was bad. Like DC said, it was just bad,
Bad
timing.
timing.
Because you are Ice Cube, you are an influencer, and if you wasn't saying you with Joe Biden, you just shouldn't have said nothing.
And you know that the Trump team was going
Will
to take
play
it
on
and
that.
flip
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and make it look like
Because that's what I thought it
Have you
was.
heard anything from Lil Wayne yet?
Oh, his girlfriend left
He
him.
only heard
Anybody-
the
right.
thing about him endorsing Trump, and that was it.
That's it.
His cute little girlfriend cut out on him. She was like, nah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what the hell she stayed that long for. You ever seen him?
I mean, it is what it is.
They put him all
Don't knock a
Trump.
homeboy.
Love is
man.
Polo the
Cool,
Don.
he cool,
Polo the
man.
Don was posted up with Donald
They doing
Trump
too much to
at
their
at his election party. Polo the Don was.
Did you see her?
Yep.
They said he got an increasement in the number of black males that voted for him.
They said it was 15%.
Too much.
Well,
They all the ones that didn't get the stimulus. That's all. They trying
Wait,
to get
wait,
that
wait.
the
new
one that
stimulus
needs the
package.
stimulus. Actually,
So when
the
are we
one
gonna
that
get a new
needs
stimulus?
Oh, Biden's preparing one now.
But are we gonna get it after he get in? So we gotta wait till next year, basically.
All I'm saying is,
Are you looking
whoever
for a
get
job or
You want
need
some
no
stimulus? I got some stimulus.
Yeah. I want some stimulus.
I got
By
some
the time
stimulus.
somebody here offered me some money, hell, I've been here for 4-5
Stimulus
weeks.
ain't that
I got
stuff
some
you get a
stimulus
baby?
for you.
Stimulus ain't that the milk you get a baby? Stimulus? Ain't that what
That's Simulac.
Similac. Okay, yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I need me a stimulus. Anybody else?
Get you some
Go up
Similac.
against him or wrestle for stimulus. Anybody?
Yeah, he preparing
I tell you where to
now.
come pick up your check.
He's a thought.
You can just cash app it to me. I don't want to go pick it up. I'm scared to pick it up.
Now, I've heard Trump claim repeatedly that he's giving more money to the HBCUs than anybody in recent history.
And it's written that it's proven that they haven't heard nothing from him.
It's behind the mail
Yeah.
to vote, but it was behind the ballots.
It was in the New York Times. It was in the New York Times. He didn't do anything. He had conversations with him. It's proven that he didn't do anything. What they did was they did a history on everything that Trump said, because now people are not scared. So they say, well, he's out of office. He's basically not out of office, but he's done.
Yeah.
New York Times did history on everything that Trump said that he did for African Americans that was not true.
That's another one of them.
And that's one thing that he threw out there.
11,000.
He's so crazy.
They counting them up. Yeah. They counting them up.
So y'all remember the girl that went viral? That was when the police arrested her. She was you about to lose your job, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember her?
I remember her.
You about to lose your job.
Yeah, it was on TikTok and everything.
Yeah, it went super viral. They even did it on Saturday Night Live. You about to lose your job. They made a whole song called "You About to Lose Your Job." That's what they were singing outside the White House. Well, she hasn't gotten a quarter for any of it. Do y'all think she should get some money?
Well, she lost a job, didn't she?
No, she was actually talking about the police.
Yeah, she was talking about the police because he was falsely arresting her.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the video went viral. So now it's all on Saturday Night Live. It's all on the internet. They make the songs about it. And she didn't get anything.
She shoot her own video.
It's called incorporation?
Yeah, it's called
It's called
product.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does she deserve some money for that?
I mean, she the one went viral for
If
it.
she'd have set it up like I'm gonna do this and you tape it, but if she didn't set it up,
Well, no, it was really what was happening to her.
It's just like if you get video of anything and set it to TMZ. The person you shot the video of, most of the time you ain't gonna call them and give them no money.
Right.
I mean, I think that's one of them things that just happens, and if you happen to be in the game, like say if it happened to you,
right,
your ticket sales go up on the road. So you make your money,
right?
But it's just something happens. Somebody
Random,
tape it.
right.
I don't know. You gonna get you supposed to get paid for that?
Oh, okay.
She may get some apperances afterwards, you know.
She come
It's
out
gonna
the
be
hey, that was
short-lived
me.
though.
Yeah.
It's just like the lady who said,
15 minutes of fame.
we ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
That became viral, but when you say in a sense.
You about to lose your job made it all the way to Saturday Night Live. You got Jim Carrey saying you about to lose your job.
Well, even the little chick that remember got called her family, and she said, "I'm legally blind."
Yeah.
So you blind? She said, "Barely."
Yeah.
That went viral. That went viral.
Like the old lady who got the beef, she ain't get no money.
Right.
Oh, she got money for that.
money.
Yeah,
She was in the commercial.
You got money for that, buddy. But she
got money.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was dead. Yeah, she.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? She got a contract.
She was 100
Where's the beef?
Yeah, she did a
But
lot
she
of
got paid
smirking
for that.
engagements saying,
she
"Where's
got
the
paid
beef?"
for that.
That's all she did was, "Where's the beef?"
Where is the beef?
Yeah. And
Right here.
Oh, I thought it had Corona.
Down goes the show. Down goes the show.
Yeah, it Corona free now.
I mean, that would be like these Karens that they're having all over the internet now. You think they'll get a check? Looking like a damn fool.
Yeah.
That's true. On a serious note, I think his name is Drajon Reed, who was the young man that was in Indianapolis that was going live when the police was chasing him, and he jumped out the car and started running, and the police shot him like.
Please, not
Run
that
to the
again.
door.
Not that
Run
again.
to the door. Ask for his daddy.
Not that again. Nasheen.
Well, no charges will be filed on the police. That came on the news today.
We talked about that last week. Nasheen.
No, this ain't the same. No, this
you had
boy
nervous
last week
breakdown.
had the tape. This boy actually got shot several times, like 6-7 times.
Oh, they shot this.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh
dead.
no, that
Oh
ain't
yeah,
last
it was
week.
on live. He was running and holding the phone and laughing, which he shouldn't have been doing that. But they shot him like 7 times and killed him, and there would be no charges filed against the police.
Where was that?
This is in Indianapolis, so you know what kind of state Indiana is anyway.
Well, you think the guys who shot it will get money for the video? I'm just
Now you know I ain't laughing, Bo P. You know I ain't laughing now. You know I get serious about
Nasheen
that.
don't play that.
No,
but they should
Nasheen got a son.
They,
Hold
they,
your son.
if he got shot in the back, they should go to prison.
Yes.
DC, you never
If he
told us about
got,
the hate mail.
if he got shot in the
what?
back,
The hate mail.
they should go to prison.
Oh yeah, I got some hate mail say I was mistreating Nasheen.
Oh.
Well, thank you, whoever sent that in.
That was
Time
your
somebody be on
girl.
my side of
I
this.
like to tell them 17 heifers to kiss my ass.
That was she long girls.
I got 17 hate mails.
I got 17 emails.
But the other lady we had you run off, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of them after that shit.
No, I got more from this
No.
than I got from
Well, she got a big gay following, so you don't know.
Yep, so y'all better leave me
You got a
alone.
big gay following.
Or you about to lose your job.
Hey, one guy sent me 2 or 3. I like, is this the same person?
He thought it was me. And another thing, you should pay Ashima more money. Here's her cash out.
That was you.
That was me.
She
That
about
was
to
you.
get
But they wasn't really mad about she. They was mad about the comment I made. They said, and then I said, Tupac said the same thing.
What was the comment you made?
It's hard for a black woman to raise a black man. Then you went off. I know you don't
it's hard for a black
Oh,
man.
no, I
it's hard
remember
for a
everything.
black
Don't
man
tell
and
me
a
what I
black
don't
woman to
remember.
raise a man
my
nowadays.
baby daddy right. Hey, nobody said nothing about you. Nobody said nothing about your baby daddy.
Pick him up every
I was
week.
letting you know that my son had a father because y'all was trying to act like I had a fatherless
checked
child out here.
All I was saying was that women are just gene-wise more emotional. That's all I said.
Okay.
And I went on to tell the story about my daddy telling my mom, when my mom be defending me, I know I was wrong. My dad be like, hold up.
Right.
My dad would be like, basically like, nigga, you did what? But my mama would be ready to kill somebody. And my dad be like, no, son, you can't do that.
Well, that's because we the nurturer. That's why.
But DC, it's hard for a black father and a mother now to raise a son. So it ain't just about the black mother anymore. It's hard nowadays. These guys
I'm not
have
saying
kids.
that. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like Tupac said,
Yeah.
it's hard for a woman to raise a man.
It is.
I'm not saying it can't be done.
Right.
I'm just saying it's hard. Because as she exhibited last week, women are just more emotional. Cuckoo.
Oh my God! See, you gonna get some more hate mail. You gonna get some more hate mail. Y'all going on to write his ass next week. Just write him.
They are. And in her defense, I understand how many times does a woman call the police on the man, and when the police come start whipping his ass, then the woman jump in there and wanna fight, and she end up going to jail.
Right. See, that's one thing I don't do. I don't believe in calling the police on nobody. I don't believe in that.
No.
No.
Well, sometimes.
I wish you spread that around.
Well, I guess it depends on, like, he hit
I
you,
wish you
yeah,
spread that around.
but
Depending on what's going on.
I wish you spread that around. That's something you need to spread
police,
around.
especially if y'all gonna be back together. The police ain't gonna do them because money, time, court.
Let me tell you,
know.
them police be coming out. It's one in here. They be getting a date. They come out them domestic disputes. They come out there with that woman phone number. I'm telling you what I know now. Them police leave them domestic things. They had that woman phone number. They be coming back to the house. Talking about he locked up for a week.
You ever had anybody call the police on you?
Not that I remember. I never called the police in my life. Oh, I take that back. But not for like something like that.
I've had the police call on
I
me.
had the police call on me too.
I had police call on me too.
I threw one brick. You
I
know,
can't think of nobody.
I threw one brick.
I threw one brick. You know,
It is what it is. Sometimes,
I called the police one time though.
sometimes you need a mediator.
I went to jail. Huh?
I did too, DC.
You had police calling you?
Yeah.
What'd you
You
do?
went to jail?
Huh?
What'd you do?
I ain't do nothing to nobody. Now I punched some holes in the wall. I broke a couple of glass down the room table.
That ain't against the law. Put
It's-
some hole
Right.
in
My
it.
house is.
But
Go
when
listen.
but listen,
I call the police.
You called police on him, called
yeah, she
it?
called police. But look, when the police got there,
What'd they do?
but listen, when the police got there, I told him, I said, man, this is my shit. I bought this.
Hey,
for this
punch
shit."
holes in that
And
wall?
and
Right.
and he was like, he asked her, man, was this? She was like, yeah. He was like, was nothing we could do, but you know, I was going off because I was mad. So he was like, well, we gotta come out again. You going to jail? I'm like, why? She started it.
Hey, what about that hole in her head? That's my wife.
Nah, what
My wall, my wife.
You hit the wall.
My water.
Breaking furniture. It's a problem.
Was you scared? That's why you called
No,
police?
I wasn't scared.
Oh, you were just mad.
I was mad as hell.
How'd you
Yeah.
feel when the police started roughing him up?
They didn't. They came. They knew. They see.
That's usually what happens. Police
We
grab him,
brand-
throw him
you
against
know,
the wall.
we young
Then here come
in
the
the
woman.
house.
Wait a minute now. You ain't got to do all that.
Right.
You ain't got to do all that. He ain't do nothing but punch me in my chest.
Nah. It was more like if we come back, we gonna lock both y'all up, kind of thing.
Oh, so they didn't have to come back?
Nah.
Oh.
Now,
that
have
time.
you ever called the police on her?
No.
Hell no.
That's what you should do. Return the favor. Once they drive out the yard, get on the phone with me.
Start crying like
I
Van
can't believe,
Jones.
man. She just slapped the shit out of me.
Be crying like a little punk.
Then now I'm the one got to go down there and bail her out.
If a
Yeah,
woman,
but you be
if a
laughing,
woman
All you
hit
got to do is
you,
tell her cash app here.
if a woman hit you, would you call the police on it? If a woman hit you,
Yeah, I'm calling.
I'm gonna defend
Come
myself.
get her ass before I kill her.
would you hit back?
I'm gonna knock the shit out of her. I told mine. I told mine.
DC.
And, I'm just telling you.
DC.
And I told my daughters. I got 2 daughters. No man has any business putting his hands on you.
Right.
And you ain't got no business putting your hands on no man.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true.
I told my wife that when we got together. Guess what she did? Kick the shit out of me.
No, you're not supposed to hit a man.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to put your hands on nobody.
No.
You're not.
Nobody. You don't put your
unless you're
hands
not.
on nobody.
Not unless you're ready for what's gonna happen.
You're ready.
Right. That's true.
You know.
Right.
I mean, even a man. I had a partner I bailed out one time because this woman was trying to hit him. And he just grabbed her and shook her. He said, what's wrong with you?
Right.
And when the police came, the police said, "Did you touch her?" He said, "I grabbed her." And police said, "Turn around, and put your hand behind your back."
That's it.
You going to jail?
That's it. That's all
That's
it
it.
takes.
Yep. That's it.
But no woman has any business hitting a man.
Right.
You keep your hands
to yourself.
To your damn self.
Right.
Now I have
Now I
some
put
women
some sugar
that
in the
like that.
tank.
And the butcher knife. Keep your hand, frying pans, butcher knives. All
I even had a woman back in my younger days said, "Beat me." I said, "Oh no. That's a trick."
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. I
That's
dated
a
a woman
trick.
told me that one time, "You want me to act better, you ought to beat me." I said, hold on.
I'm telling you,
What?
I had one.
Now, hold on.
Seriously? She was like, hit me?
Yeah.
They out there.
A woman that we all know.
I want to know after the show.
Oh no. I'm like, oh no.
Nah, I don't want you putting your hands on me now.
Yeah. But there's some women out there that have said that to me. I've had it said to me.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know, what's wrong with you? You ain't like no man.
You don't like no man.
Because you don't put your hands on it, you ain't no real man.
No.
That's
see.
her.
Psychological.
That's
Yeah,
from
that's
her.
crazy.
Going to jail, man.
I didn't put my hands on it. I shook the
Now,
shit.
for those of you,
Foreplay shit.
for those of you brothers
I
out
didn't hit
there,
her. I shook the
for those of
shit
you
out of her.
for those of you brothers out there that like a spanking here and there,
I don't even want you to hit me in the
get your
bedroom.
punk ass
Too hard.
Ah, well, you know, you mad
It
at
all
spanking.
depends.
I said too hard. Don't hit me too hard. I ain't got a lot back there. Don't hit me. You mess up my pelvis, mom.
Yeah, you want to tap on your little booty.
My
You
booty
don't wanna-
bone hurt after sex. That ain't cool.
You gonna mess with hurt his hand.
I know. His hand gonna be broke.
How you think
That ain't
he feel
nothing
when
but
you
a
knocking
joke.
his
Cause
head
she
off
was
with them
behind and
knockers?
fine.
That's Shima, how you think he feel when you knocking his head off with them knockers? in yours?
Oh, he feels good.
That's that soft cushion.
Okay.
Well, I know it was
Oh, Lord.
I know it was a melancholy. Melancholy, is that the word?
Melancholy.
That the
Melancholy.
What that mean?
Don't listen to Bo.
It was kind of a calm
Melancholy.
show. I really feel like I know I've been up, man, for like 2 weeks, man, watching what's going down. And watching
It's a
how
new
I'm
world.
surprised. It's a new world.
It's a new world.
We not as mad.
I'm
Nope.
surprised. It's like we calmed down.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were.
It's like
we
a
were
weight off people's
hyped.
shoulders.
Right.
White
Yeah.
people speaking there.
What was going to happen? Now you know what happened. Now you got to wait for the outcome. But it was
Yeah.
anticipation up
And
to
now
that
I'm
day.
We just
anticipating.
cool, calm.
I'm anticipating 60 days from now when they drag that son bitch out the White House.
I can't wait.
They gonna drag me.
And I'm
kicking
not
and
making a
screaming.
whole lot of noise because I don't make a whole lot of noise.
Right.
But I know what's happening. I'm like, my philosophy has always been like the Godfather, to borrow from the Godfather, the loudest man in the room
The weakest man.
It's the weakest man.
is usually the weakest man in the room. But I'm just waiting to see what happens. And we will see.
We will. It's gonna be
Richard Pryor said the old lady got up and sang in church and just messed the song all up. And the preacher said, "We will see. We will see if you get paid for singing that bullshit." I'm DC. That's
Hey.
old school. That's Ashima.
Yeah.
That's Mook Man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
golden.
Hey.
First couple we ever had on the show.
What's that?
My
Arguing like
main
any
man,
couple.
Bo P.
I like it.
Who?
Ernesto. Paparazzi Mike Eaton in the house.
Hey.
And Balls Love, the smallest balls in Atlanta.
Baby ball.
Well, I wish I was Smith. Angelo, little Angelo. What's his name? If he wasn't a midget, what's his name?
Little person.
Little person.
Little person.
Webster.
No, what's his name?
Webster.
Webster, if he wasn't a midget. Angelo and our studio guest, Richard Torrance. It's DC Curry and Dish Race. We'll holler.